What's up YouTube? It's your boy Tim coming back at you with another YouTube video, and welcome to TA Vlogs. So for today's video, it's going to be a mail opening video. I do have only one package here. If you guys haven't seen one of my most recent videos, the $1 Million Hypebeast tour, check it out. It is going to be in the top link in the description below, and it's basically just a video of me showing off my brother-in-law's collection, from his artwork to his sneakers to many other things. So make sure to give that video a like and make sure to go check it out. So in this box, I do have a Hypebeast item. It's not a sneaker, it's not any clothing. It's more like a home decor decoration piece. And what made me really want to get this was doing that $1 Million Hypebeast tour. And just to see his collection of these items that I'm about to show you right now, just really inspired me and made me want to add that to my collection. So right here, we have a KAWS figurine. We ordered it about 3 weeks ago. It finally arrived. It was pretty slow shipping. They do use UPS ground. So it took about a week to get to me after they said it was shipped. Normally you see next day air or 2 days airs on items like this, especially at this price point. But enough talking, let's get into the unboxing. Careful guys, I am a trained professional. A lot of bubble wrap. And here we go guys. KAWS Small Eye in the brown colorway. Just set that right there. So this dropped about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks. It was earlier in June. I don't know the precise date, but they had a couple other items that dropped along with this. They had their main collection, which were like pink, a blue one, and a black one, which were, I think those are called Best Friends or something like that. It's like a furrier one. I don't know too much about KAWS. This is actually my first one I'm adding to my collection, so don't quote me if I'm wrong. But the three main ones were, they were colorful ones. There was a blue one, a black one, and a pink one. And then they had a couple others, Small Eyes and different other ones that they had released that day. And I'm guessing this is just like a restock because these come out every so often. I think the original release date was in December of 2017 or sometime in 2017. So unfortunately, these are not as limited as the colorful ones, but they all did sell out on the site on that day within about 15 to 20 minutes. My initial intent was to go for one of the colorful ones, but those sold out quick. So since I was on the site, I was like, I might as well just add one to my cart and see if I was able to check out. So it was between the Small Eyes. They had this one, which is called the brown colorway. They have one that's like all gray, and then they have one that's blacked out with like gold hints. This one was the most appealing to me because I like the colorway the best on here. The black one is just all over black, so I wasn't too much of a fan of that one, but this one has a whole bunch of different colors, and I just feel like certain pieces stand out. Like you can see his little ears on the side are a different color, his gloves are a different color, his shoes, and this colorway just flows a lot better for me. So retail for this item is $220. After taxes and shipping fees and everything, it came out to $247. Resale isn't too much more than that on the secondary market. On StockX, you can find these anywhere between $300 to $330. After seller fees, you'll probably be leaving away with $280, so maybe about a $20, $30 profit if you are looking to profit off of these. But KAWS does have a strict no resale agreement that you sign when you do purchase one of these, so just be careful with that. I don't know what the consequences are. I think you just get banned from their site, so that's not too much of a big deal. You can always just use different IP addresses, something like that. So here's the packaging. It is in a clear bag. There is a picture on the outside that's not on the box. It's on the bag itself. It says KAWS Small Eye there. Here's a drawing of it. It's on the bag itself. On the back side, it does have the barcode, which it says KAWS Small Eye right there in brown colorway with the barcode. And here they were saying that this is like a holographic authentication that you can use. So I have that right there. Back is just instructions, I guess, on stuff. It is in Japanese. This is in a whole bunch of different languages. This is a Medicom toy. So that's the brand that makes this. And it's just a nice little artwork piece. I do want to get more into other Hypebeast items than just sneakers and clothes. So this will be one of my first pieces of art that I have in the house. I did get the Virgil off-white rug. I mean, I don't think you consider that art, but that is another Hypebeast item that is not sneakers or clothing. I have a couple other accent pieces, like the Virgin IKEA clock I have right up there, and a couple different other items. But this is like my first main like professional art, like piece of art that I have in my house. And one cool feature that is written right down here, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it says for ages 15 plus, adult collectible, not a toy. So if you guys are in the comment section down below saying that this is a toy, it's not a toy. It's definitely a collectible item. It's not an action figure. I would call it a statue or a figurine. A collectible figurine would be the best way I could describe this. So I think the best way to preserve the bag in the box, and yes, I will preserve the bag in the box if in the future I do decide to sell it, not so much for resale, but at least to get my money back. So I'm going to try to open it the neatest and cleanest way possible. I think the best way is up top. It's like a Doritos bag, has a little pool. Bam, there you go. I opened it. You know, it's not for resale now. So here's the bag. As you can see, KAWS Small Lies, and then a little draw out of the figure itself. Put that to the side. I'll keep that right there. I have seen a lot of people use gloves or cloth to touch this figurine, but since it's my piece and I'm not too worried about it getting messed up, I'm just going to touch it with my hands. Here's the front piece, and then I see it just fall out right here. Now I would think that for a $250 piece of art, you know, it would come with a little bit better of a box, you know, maybe like a nicer display box or just a nicer box that even comes in. This is just a normal plastic holder and then a plastic bag, but we're really not too focused on that. We're focused more on the artwork itself. Comes with little clear bags over the hands, over the feet, and there's a clear plastic around the waist that is secured by a piece of tape that comes off pretty gently. Bam, I'm gonna push all that to the side, and bam, here we go, my first piece of adult artwork, hypebeast artwork to be exact. So here the arms move. The hands you can adjust as well, and the feet are able to move as well. So you can set him up however you like. I've seen a lot of dope different ways of setting him up. Some have his hands out like this, almost like begging for forgiveness, because you know it is Small Lies. Right here I've seen a lot of people put the feet inward, outward, really doesn't matter. I'm gonna play with it a couple different times to see which way it looks the best, and then I'll show you guys how I set it up in my house. So I ended up putting him like this with his hands out and his palms touching. And this is just like on one of my consoles in my living room. So this is kind of how he looks. I do eventually plan on getting more, so I will set them up all along this console right here. That's just pretty much how he looks. Pretty dope. I'm really happy with it. Can't wait to get more in my collection. So just to give you a little rundown on the figurine itself, it has a gray head with a darker gray ears or hair, whatever you want to interpret that as. The body is primarily gray from the undershirt all the way down to the legs. It does have a darker brown jumpsuit on, or what would you call this? Or you could say the browner overalls. The buttons to hold the overalls are a lighter gray. His gloves are white with black X's on the front. His shoes are almost the same gray as the overall set, just a little bit darker, and they do have X's on the feet as well. Right here he has X's over the eyes, which is the signature KAWS with the longer nose. They say the statue is about 11 inches tall, and that looks to be true. Overall, I am really impressed with this item, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start having a nice KAWS collection. They are kind of expensive, so I will have to just purchase them one at a time. But eventually I do see me growing this collection to about 10 to 15 different items. Now for the X's for the eyes, there is no real like interpretation or one way to interpret it. It is artwork, so it's up to you guys. Whatever you guys see in the artwork is what it is. A lot of people have been saying that the X's are like symbolizing death, and obviously this is a non-living object. So I guess it plays on that factor that it's a non-living object, so the eyes are crossed out like that. but the real interpretation is up to you. Whatever you guys want to interpret the X's mean, that's what it means basically. So I plan on putting this in my living room. I will end up putting it in my hypebeast room once I get a house and move out of this apartment. So yeah guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to smash that like button. I was going over my analytics and about 60% of you guys watching, yes, you guys right there, I'm talking to you, who's ever watching across the screen right now, please hit the subscribe button. About 60% of you guys are not subscribed and you guys are just watching the videos. Please, it does mean a lot to me if you hit the subscribe button. And while you're hitting the subscribe button, you might as well hit the like button as well. And make sure to drop a comment down below if you have any KAWS items or which KAWS items you're looking to possibly get in the future. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and on TikTok at Potato Chip. Both of those links will be down in the description box below. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.